If you are tired of letting fear control you and want to make 2025 your turning point, stop everything and pay attention to this guide. This could be the message that will awaken your courage, rekindle your faith, and transform your story. Are you ready to change? Then come with me. 2025 has arrived as a new blank chapter, ready to be written with courage, faith, and transformation. But before any change can happen on the outside, it needs to happen inside you. And that's where fear comes in. That old friend that often paralyzes, blocks dreams, and makes us doubt who we really are. Fear is natural. It is a warning sign, an attempt by our body and mind to protect us. But when it becomes the guide of our life, instead of just an advisor, that's when we start to lose opportunities, relationships, growth, and most importantly, we lose the chance to live life to the fullest. How many times have you stopped yourself from taking a step because you're afraid of failure? How many times have you kept quiet for fear of not being accepted, or postponed a plan for fear of the unknown? The truth is that most of the limitations we face are not in the external world, but in the internal prisons we create with our own insecurities. But this year can be different. This can be your year of liberation, the year you decide to look fear in the face and say, "You no longer control me." Transformation begins with the first step, acknowledging your fears, accepting them, but not submitting to them. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward in spite of it, and you have more strength than you imagine. Use faith as your foundation. Trust that there is a greater purpose guiding your steps. With each prayer, with each bold action, you are training your soul to overcome. Allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to try. Allow yourself to fail and try again. Because true transformation happens when you get up after the fall, stronger, more aware, more confident. 2025 could be the year everything changes, but it depends on a choice to continue feeding fear or to start cultivating courage. May this be the year you free yourself, reinvent yourself, and discover the extraordinary power that has always been within you. There is no path to transformation without confrontation. There is no overcoming without direct confrontation with that which scares you. But the good news is, you are not alone on this journey. Every human being at some point faces their own ghosts. And those who win are precisely those who decided to continue, even trembling. You don't need to have all the answers right now. You don't need to be 100% ready. The important thing is to start, one step at a time. A small, courageous act today can turn into an avalanche of achievements tomorrow. Transformation comes in the process, in the journey, and not in perfection. This year, transform fear into movement. Every time it appears, ask yourself, what if it works out? Because we spend so much time thinking about the worst-case scenarios that we forget to visualize the best possibilities. Have you ever imagined what could happen if you just tried? You can rebuild your dreams. You can start a new story. You can break cycles that have been repeating themselves for years. You can heal wounds that seemed eternal. True transformation happens when you look at yourself with love, patience, and faith, and choose to continue, even if the path is still foggy. And above all, remember, you were created for more. There is a strength within you that has not yet been fully explored, a dormant potential waiting for you to say yes to change. And when that yes is sincere, the entire universe conspires in your favor. In 2025, write a new story with courage, not because fear has disappeared, but because you have decided to no longer be a slave to it. May this year be the beginning of a journey of purpose, liberation, and victory. You were not born to live limited. You were born to fly. And now, it's up to you. If this message spoke to your heart, share it with someone who also needs to overcome fear and experience transformation. Like, Comment and subscribe to receive more content that strengthens your faith and awakens your purpose. 2025 is your year, but only if you decide. Let's join us.